This week's article of the week focused on how difficult it could be to achieve bipartisan policy in the context of a difficult political situation. Drug pricing has enjoyed bipartisan support in both Congress and in the White House. Despite the fact that a lot of progress has been made in staff negotiations to put policy solutions in place, those solutions may not be able to go anywhere due to the external impeachment proceedings that are occurring at the same time. Take a moment to go into D2L to give your thoughts on how politics can sometimes derail good policy objectives. Despite the political environment of impeachment, Democrats in the House have continued to pursue the strategy they've worked on with Republicans on drug pricing legislation. Just this past week, the House Energy and Commerce Committee and the House Education and Workforce Committee did a markup or formal proceedings on drug pricing legislation. In addition, the House Ways and Means Committee held a hearing on the same topic. Taking a cue from Speaker Nancy Pelosi, 3 major healthcare committees in the U.S. House of Representatives are simultaneously moving forward with drug pricing legislation. Their attempt is to indicate to the public that even though there is external disagreement over the impeachment process, drug pricing policy is still a priority to Democrats in the House, and they will move forward with it. An additional opportunity to get involved in election 2020 topics will occur on November 14th in a session hosted by the Marquette College of Nursing. The session will begin at 7:30 a.m. because it's geared towards working professionals in healthcare. I would encourage all of you to go online to the URL listed to register for the event that will be held at the Wisconsin Club. The event will feature a panel of speakers, including introductory remarks by College of Nursing Dean Janet Krejci. I will be the moderator of the panel, and the invited guests speaking on the panel will be Peggy Troy, who is the CEO of Children's Hospital in Milwaukee, who is also a nurse by background and also a Marquette trustee member. And the panel will also feature Dr. Charles Franklin of the Marquette Law School, who runs the Marquette Poll. And he will have some election insights on issues that are polling not only in Wisconsin, but nationwide that could affect election 2020. Hope you can join us. Please take the time to go into D2L and give your thoughts on how today's lecture made you think differently, how in the future you may act differently, including whether or not you're likely to use some of the compare websites that are publicly available to empower you as a consumer. And as always, remember to go out there and be the difference. As I have previously mentioned, on October 22nd, we will be spending the first 45 minutes of class on innovations and how to get them into the reimbursement systems of entitlement programs. Then we will be taking a class field trip over to the AMU to do a session and participate in preparing for election 2020 and specifically the Democratic National Convention in Milwaukee. I will be one of the panelists, and I encourage you to ask questions of me and the rest of the panelists. Please take the time to use the URL on this slide to register online for the session. Thanks.